Thank you very much for the floor. Let me first welcome you and thank you for giving me this opportunity to address this audience and again to meet my dear friends whom I haven't seen for quite a long time. 2 years ago, I met the your development will be key for the entire implementation of the idea of reducing emissions by 80%. And another important fact is that the entire electricity production will have to be ensured free of emissions. Entire electricity production, with no exceptions, be it through capturing and storing CO2, or through avoiding the generation of CO2. But in the end, all electricity produced will have to be CO2 free. We have made some realistic calculations. We have simulated processes in order to arrive to certain indicators. The most demanding sector is the sector of transport. Why? Because we are trying to find solutions for each particular vehicle. What is very important is the electrification of the railways and CNG in the cargo transport. Our assessment is that 50% of electric cars would be needed in the personal passenger transport by 2050. What is most important relating to construction, each building would need to be enhanced or improved in terms of thermal insulation. Each building, that is, 20 to 25 kilowatt hours would need to be generated per square meter. Today we are speaking about approximately 190. So this is the range within which this change needs to happen. Otherwise, the 80% goal of CO2 emissions is not achievable. The share of renewables has to be significant, not only on land but also offshore. And with respect to fossil fuels, it is key to promote CCS technology, which should be further commercialized. Without fossil fuels, we cannot bring the story to an end, but these fossil fuels have to be used and utilized with the assistance of the CCS technology. When it comes to consumption, also much changes are needed, even though the structural changes are needed, but also the change in energy sources needs to be ensured. So, all in all, this will increase the price by more than 100%. Just by way of conclusion, my personal thoughts related to the topics that we discussed in the morning, I think that we can achieve emission reductions, but that Europe has to have a very significant change in the sector. We need to change the ETS scheme. Uniform has to have a unified approach, and we have to introduce taxes or contributions on CO2 emissions. And from these means, we need to promote, no longer through the cost system, but only at the investment level, we need, for the functioning of the electricity system, that only market rules apply without any privileges or administrative benefits to a certain type of production. What is also very important, in order to achieve this, we have to move today. Thank you.